Welcome to Memorable Moment, where every story touches the heart and brings back the warmth of family and love. Today's story is one that might just remind you of a moment in your own life, a moment that truly matters. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into a tale that will stay with you long after the video ends. And if you enjoy heartfelt stories like this, make sure to stay until the end. We have so much more to share with you. The empty chair at the dinner table. At 65, I have lived through many changes, witnessed life's ups and downs, and learned what truly matters. And if there's one thing I've realized, it's that some of the most precious moments in life happen around the dinner table, surrounded by family. When I was younger, I took family dinners for granted. Every evening, after a long day at work, I would come home to a warm meal prepared by my wife, with my children chatting excitedly about their day. Back then, I believed those dinners would last forever. I thought there would always be someone waiting for me at the table. But time has a way of changing things. My children grew up, moved out, and built their own lives. The once crowded dinner table gradually became quieter. I found myself staring at the empty chair where my son used to sit, or the spot where my daughter would lean in, complaining about school. And then, at 63, I faced the hardest change of all, the day my wife left this world. That night, as the rain drizzled outside, the house felt colder than ever. I sat at the dinner table, staring at the bowl of rice in front of me. For the first time, no one was there to fill my plate or remind me to eat slowly. The empty chair across from me felt unbearably silent, a painful reminder of the absence that no words could fill. From that day on, meals became something I dreaded. I stopped cooking, stopped sitting at the table for too long. Eating became a chore, something I did just to get through the day. Then, one afternoon, my daughter called. "Dad, are you home this weekend? We'd love to come over for dinner." I hesitated. It had been so long since the house was filled with laughter. I wanted to say yes, but I wasn't sure I even remembered how to prepare a proper meal. My wife had always been the heart of the kitchen. I had only ever been a guest at our own table. That evening, I pulled out an old notebook where she had written down our family's favorite recipes. I followed her instructions carefully, slow and deliberate. The aroma of braised fish and hot rice began to fill the house, stirring up memories of long-forgotten days. When my children and grandchildren arrived, their eyes lit up as they stepped inside. My granddaughter ran to the kitchen, inhaling deeply. "Grandpa, did you cook all this? It smells amazing." That night, for the first time in years, our dinner table was alive again. We shared stories, laughed about old times, and remembered my wife together. It was then that I realized, though people may leave, love remains. The empty chair at the table was no longer just a reminder of loss, but a symbol of the love we had shared. Since that night, I stopped avoiding meals. Instead, I started inviting my family over more often, learning to cook the dishes my wife once made, not just to remember her, but to pass down the flavors of our home. Now, whenever I sit at the dinner table, I no longer feel alone. Because family is not just about who is physically present, it's about the love we carry forward in every story told, every meal shared, and every moment spent together. Welcome to Memorable Moment, where every story touches the heart and brings back the warmth of family and love. Today's story is one that might just remind you of a moment in your own life, a moment that truly matters. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into a tale that will stay with you long after the video ends. And if you enjoy heartfelt stories like this, make sure to stay until the end. We have so much more to share with you.